Time tracking policy encourages sick leave. So, in my job we need to track explicitly our effort and the time that we spent on which tasks. Each day must have at least 8 hours of recorded effort. And if there is not enough work or for some other reason you are not working productively the whole day, you'll have a hard time to think about where to put your efforts. If you record less than 8 hours, your bonus for the quarter will be less. What a stupid rule. I know. If you don't have enough work, that's also your problem. Lately, I took sick leave for some days as I was really not well. But after a few days, and as I had a bad feeling about letting the team down, I continued to work, even though I was sure that I could easily get another medical certificate to extend my paid sick leave. However, I was only able to work some of the hours and needed to sleep the other half of the day. I was working from home. Remember the rule about time tracking? I didn't know where to put the remaining hours and actually didn't bother to invent something. The next day my boss commented with me why my time tracking is not filled correctly. On the other hand, if you just report sick, you don't need to worry about the time tracking as the whole day will not count. So I just decided to go to the doctor on the next day and extended my sick leave for a few more days, without worrying now about where to put my hours. The company apparently prefers people to not work at all instead of only working half days without correct time tracking. I don't know how that makes sense from a business perspective, but it's not my business. TLDR. The company enforces stupid time tracking policies where it's more encouraged to take sick leave for the full day than working half days and not knowing where to register your effort. Whenever my employer decided I needed to account for minutes, I would waste hours doing so until they changed their minds. I'm not sure about your company. Where I used to work we tracked time in 15-minute intervals to charge to customers. Fairly common, actually, even though it is dumb. And hey, the only team you are letting down is a few millionaires way above your pay grade. Because your coworkers are still going to get paid either way. Don't fret about that. So, you are complaining that your employer wants you to have more time off? You'd prefer to work while sick rather than spend time to recover properly? Why? Billable hours are important to track correctly. I know you're thinking, I don't want to let the team down, but you're ending up being less productive for the same amount of time, which is not super desirable for a company that bills by the hour to clients. Yes, take the time to be back to full capacity, both for your company's sake, but also for your sake. If you can't work a full day because you're not feeling up to it and they're giving you the option not to, take the leave. I worked for the government and we had telework. Theoretically, if I was sick and had my computer at home, I could work an hour or two just answering emails and not use sick leave for that time. It encourages me to do things the slow way rather than the fast I can do this in 4 minutes, but if you want to waste time, I can justify a 1/2 hour on the same task, all within the company guidelines. This is just another way for management to justify having 3 bosses on every employee. And of course they all want different things prioritized.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Eracast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.